Alright, hello and welcome to fmbpdota's cast of the RaidCall D2L Season 2, bringing you the second game between Evil Geniuses going up against 3D Max. We missed Game 1, some holiday in Canada, apparently.
Yeah, but this way at least, you know, there's no discrepancy between which video you can watch. I mean, it's just this one.
Indeed.
Yeah, Family Day.
I guess it's a holiday. It's President's Day in America, but for some reason, no one cares about it.
10 seconds remaining.
I don't know, but let's go over the bans here. It looks like
5 seconds remaining.
EG had the first ban, banning out Nyx, and Undying there. Pretty first round bans. Undying we haven't actually seen banned too recently, but I don't know. Maybe he had a big impact in Game 1. And then they first picked the Keeper of the Light. Pretty much the best hero ever. I don't know. He's very annoying. And then Windrunner and Earthshaker. That's a bit of a surprising pick. And then Callie, you can tackle 3D Max. Or maybe not.
10 seconds.
Are you here, Callie? Yeah, whatever. I'll tackle 3D Max. They banned out Wisp. Pretty good first round ban sometimes depending on who you're playing against. EG does some crazy stuff, so I guess Wisp is a good pick. Again, maybe it was featured in Game 1. I didn't see it. I'm sorry. And then banning out Batrider, obviously, because he's annoying and dominates middle. And then they pick up in their first round Gyrocopter and Shadow Demon. Pretty good combo. You can rocket them, disrupt, and then when they get out of the disrupt, the rocket hits. Or same thing with call down. You can put call down over that disrupt, or the purge just to keep them in the call down so they get hit twice. And then picking up Nyx, the lifestealer, pretty much the carry of this patch, as everyone well knows. Very, very annoying hero to play against these days with open wounds, just such a good slow, and then rage lasting for so long, 6 seconds now, and able to dodge all those stuns. Not to mention Infest works pretty well. Maybe Gyrocopter goes Shadow Blade this game, Lifestealer, Infest in the Gyro, runs in, call down, Infest damage, or they could do something else with their last 2 picks to use that Nyx Infest. But now it's time for the second round bans, and we got a Leshrac banned out just because of the pushing power that comes out of Leshrac, as well as being able to couple his Split Earth with the Disrupt from Shadow Demon. And then an interesting ban, the Storm Spirit being banned out by 3D Max.
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, now I can. I think my internet cut out.
Oh,
Just
okay.
lost connection.
Yeah, it's fine. I was just a little confused.
I'm coming back.
3D Max banned out Storm Spirit. Is there someone on EG who plays him a lot, or do you know?
Not that I've seen. I know, well, I mean, like they can, but...
Oh, I would assume they could.
Yeah. Maybe Joe's been practicing a lot in pubs lately or something like that.
Yeah, I didn't see the first game. Maybe he was picked up. Lena banned out, same reason. Her Light Striker Rage just couples too well with Shadow Demon's Disrupt. And the Nyx Lena Shadow Demon tri-lane is very common these days to take into an aggressive tri-lane. So good ban there.
Yeah, I've seen that a lot. Yeah, I don't know really why the Storm Spirit was banned out. Maybe, I don't know, I guess one of the best heroes for getting away from a lifestealer, but...
Maybe they're gonna get like a Furion or something, and they don't want the mobility of the Storm Spirit to like take away from a split push strat or something that 3D Max might try to run.
Yeah, that's true, maybe. Storm Spirit is a pretty good hero for both initiating and, like you said, countering that split push. If you can get up a fast BKB, just one of the best initiators, especially going against, I think it was mostly picked back in the day for going against a Tidehunter, just going on him, and even if he does get the Ravage off, you can BKB, and if not, you can try to take him out of the fight before anything happens. But he's just kind of fallen off because of the strength of mid-heroes. It's kind of gone up, and he gets kind of outlaned in a lot of cases. I saw him a few times played as a safe lane hero and try to get your farm that way, but I just don't think it's, I think he really needs levels more than anything.
5 seconds remaining.
Sorry, I'm just responding to a phone call / text. Sorry.
Reserve time.
It's okay.
Maybe something I shouldn't be doing while doing this. But it's the parents.
Yeah.
Since I moved across the country, I tend to respond to them now.
Well, it is family day.
That is true.
It is family day, so. EG picking up the. I'm not sure how much you've covered already, but I guess just going to the fourth picks and stuff. EG taking out Queen of Pain, and 3D Max immediately responding with a puck pick. So I guess that's one of the matchups we've seen middle lane a lot of. I think it's kind of pretty even. I might give the slight advantage to Puck, who can just kind of make the Queen of Pain's nukes pretty much a non-factor if you can phase shift that. But the rune control advantage does go to the Queen of Pain, and if you can bait out the phase shift, then you can nuke down the Puck pretty quickly in that sense. So kind of just comes down to skill, I'd say, and how they want to play the game, if there's any ganks or anything like that as well. So it looks like EG is going to need a carry type of hero. They've got the Windrunner, the Earthshaker as supports / offlane, and the Keeper Light as the kind of supporty jungler / pushing / defending hero, just all around good hero. And they've got their mid heroes, pretty much the only place Queen of Pain would ever go. So we might see, let's look at the bans here, maybe a Faceless Void to go against the Lifestealer. Is Luna banned out? Luna is not banned out, so possibly a Luna. You know, we'll just have to see lots of options here for EG still. Yeah, there's the Faceless Void.
I think Luna also would have been a good pickup because the glaives kind of help in the team fight, where Gyro's got the flat cannon and Luna's got the glaive, so it would have been a good pickup in that sense. But I think Void's better because he will outcarry a Naix. Most likely, it is a little harder to play the Void and have a fat ult with the Shadow Demon running around and a Puck with silence. But probably the best pickup they could have asked for.
Yeah. And it looks like for 3D Max we're gonna have to. We might be seeing a support Gyro, I guess. I don't know what else it could be.
Yeah, I was saying
It's
earlier
bad,
how the rocket works well with Disrupt. You can cue the rocket Disrupt, and when they get up, the rocket smacks them in the face. They take full damage from the Shadow Demon illusions that are created, and then Lifestealer just wails on them.
Yeah, that plus the Shadow Demon Disrupt into the Soul Catcher, and then the Rocket Barrage. Yeah, that's like instant death for anyone, pretty much, I'd say. And yeah, Gyrocopter by himself like is a pretty good zoning out hero with that Rocket Barrage anyway. So you know, it's a smart pick for support if you want some extra damage late game as well. And we've seen No Tide Hunter run that a bunch, played by Aki.
I think this might be a hard game for Void. Like if Naix starts going inside of Puck and Puck gets a blink or something and just blinks in, silences Void so he can't chrono or leap, like they can gank him pretty freely in the mid game, I think, if he just tries to like farm in the jungle.
Yeah. Oh, and 3D Max taking another really strong hero. They've got some great team fight.
Yeah, they do.
That RP into Puck's ultimate, keeping them all there for Gyrocopter. That call down, like even that even as a support hero, that's gonna be doing lots of damage.
And that one unlucky hero for EG that's gonna get the Soul Catcher is gonna extra melt.
Yeah.
In all this combo.
That's true. EG's lineup looks not as teamfight based. They do have the Earthshaker, but it doesn't really combo well with Faceless Void Chronosphere. But if Mel can get off a decent Echo Slam, then you know it all adds to the team fight. It's more of like, I think the Earthshaker is going to play a big factor in longer drawn out team fights. Once if EG can survive the initial barrage of 3D Max, maybe like a pipe, and then a mech to follow up after that, and then the Earthshaker, the Windrunner really excels in long team fights. They can just go to work.
Yeah, but I feel like the Earthshaker needs a blink to be like super effective here. I'll just quickly go over the Dire.
Yeah.
Notice they have the Star Ladder Season 5 courier. We got Ace taking offlane Magnus, it looks like. Look, they're still opting to do that despite the nerf to skewer range scales now. We got Hyak on the Shadow Demon, porting in the tri-lane most likely. We got Hestajo going mid on the Puck. I cannot read words when they move across the street. Aramida here on the Gyrocopter supporting in this tri-lane. Something we don't see so often, but Gyrocopter support isn't that uncommon. And then we got
Pick up smoke too early.
We got Noya here on the with the Naix. being that carry there. And Rocket Bra is skilled level 1 on Aramida already.
Looks like EG already want to deward this lane ward. Looks like they might be running an offensive tri-lane-ish, or maybe these supports are just here for now.
Yeah, most likely.
Or maybe not, because Quap is in the bottom lane right now, so I guess they've anticipated that Magnus is going to be bottom, and that's really smart here by EG. The Quap can absolutely dominate a Magnus if the Magnus is not able to rune control with that shockwave, and in the middle lane like he can. We'll see if he gets a switch out here though, or possibly just checking the bottom room. But yeah, I'll go over the Radiant here. Fear's going to be playing the Faceless Void. So funneled some healing salves and stuff like that, so that's good for him.
He's going right against
Quap
the
being played by... Yeah, for now. I think he's going to get some support though, with that Keeper Light. But yeah, Quapley playing Jaya here in the bottom lane against Magnus. Demon going to be taking that Windrunner with that cool looking bow. Beatized on the Keeper Light. Just supporting probably all lanes, maybe staying top for a little bit, and Malk going to be playing that Earthshaker.
Beatized got the haste rune right now, looking to land an Illuminate here on this top lane. And yeah, I think the aggressive tri-lane is the smarter option here because, I mean, I guess Void outcarries Naix, but Naix gets off to a start so much earlier with any bit of farm, so able to shut him down is going to help a lot. But it's really, this matchup middle is going to be interesting between Fear and Hestajo, so we'll have to keep an eye out on that. 4 to 3 less not right now are the last hits, but Fear taking a lot of harass from Hestajo, and once Hestajo gets high levels of Illusory Orb and Waning Rift, it's going to be tough.
Yeah, that's really going to be a key once he gets his levels up a little bit from Puck. Fear with levels doesn't really do pretty much anything, like most hard carries. That's kind of the problem with running a melee hard carry in the middle lane. Like I've seen Anti-Mage do that a few times. Void can do it if you get that poor man's shield, but really it's not, like, realistically it's not free farm, and you do get out harassed by most mid heroes. It's alright, you get your levels up and stuff, but you don't get free farm, and once the levels do come up on Puck, it's gonna be a lot harder for Fear.
Yeah, dude, Jayo absolutely dominating the spot lane, by the way, on the Quap.
Yeah, that's really what you expect in a side lane. Quap versus Magnus, it's a pretty easy lane for Quap, I feel.
And Fear's getting tons of last hits, but he's getting harassed so hard. He's already used all of his consumables at the 2-minute mark. Well, Hestajo hasn't used any and has a bottle, well, whereas Void probably won't even get a bottle.
Yeah, and Hestajo does spot out that regen rune top. With that bottle, like you said, you can just use it all and easily get there first with that orb being a longer range than Time Walk for the Faceless Light. But BD is hanging around up top, so maybe he won't be able to freely get it.
Yeah, something to notice here on the Coddle, I see this happen a lot. The Radiant, or I guess whatever, Radiant in this case, will drop a ward not to block the camp, but just to give vision. And when you put a Coddle up in that aggressive tri-lane, they're content to let them pull, and then Coddle can just illuminate down the creep and then pull the wave back to the tower. So you get tons of XP farm on Coddle, and you harass the supports there of 3D Mac.
And that sentry not close enough to D-ward too. That's a little unfortunate.
It's actually gonna block, I think. Maybe not. Not quite sure where I really should learn exactly where the box is on that camp. It's very annoying. I should print it out. That would be the try-hard thing to do. Here comes the Rocket Disrupt in the top lane that we were talking about, but the Fisher across the whole lane just blocking it out. And the Rocket is gonna hit Demon, almost picked off there. On the cool courier there for 3D Max coming into Hestajo, giving him... Did he bottle Crow? I'm not sure. I don't even know what it came to deliver. Mantle of Intelligence, maybe? Going Dagon, perhaps, or just maybe wants that for some mana regen, some last hit potential. And Jayo here on
actually, believe it or not,
leading last hits.
Yeah, Jayo's leading, and Fear is in second, so he's doing a really good job in the middle lane.
Yeah, I'm really surprised.
I guess he's gonna rush those Tranquil Boots, which I feel like is a smart choice.
Yeah, it just gives you a lot.
What I was gonna mention about the bottom lane for Jayo is that being in the bottom lane and not middle is, you don't really go for that bottle. I mean, you can, and if you choose to bottle crow a little bit, it's fine. But you can rush something like an Orchid, and you can certainly get your power treads up, which he has elected to do, some extra damage as well as mana. So I feel like it's one of the good things about being in the in a side lane, like a hero like Quap, a hero like Invoker, who doesn't usually get bottle anyway, but hero like Invoker, hero like Storm Spirit, Shadow Fiend, you know, those kind of heroes, they can go for their other items right away instead of getting that bottle.
Yeah, indeed. I think we maybe underestimated Void's backtrack ability here in the mid lane. It seems to be saving him from quite a lot of damage, as you would imagine.
Yeah, he does have those tranks up now, so he's going to be able to survive all that harass, especially with that poor man shield. And the backtrack, like you said.
Comes an Illuminate from Betas into the creep, takes the Wild Wing. The Wild Wing is dead. Sniping the last hit from the supports of 3D Max there, just making it hard for them. Let's check out Windrunner's at 17. We got Nyx here at 15, so he's not doing like so bad, but they are definitely slowing his farm down. Where Void is sitting at 24, Jayo's at 32. So the carry and semi-carry are the most farmed on the map for EG right now. So it's working well in their favor.
Yeah, and Ace pretty much has nothing. He's got 8 last hits, just pretty much all from shockwaves as well. He's doing an okay job. He's out of consumables now, but he's not dying. He's kind of high on health, but I think that might change if Jayo decides to go on him, maybe if they can get a gank going on.
They almost took out Noya there with a Fissure through the trees at the top 2-1 tower. Betas last hits the rocket there. Check on Fear pretty well. With the Tranquil Boots, able to sustain in lane. Puck's out of mana now, bottle crowing currently. But I think the crow is used here, and there's the bottle coming out to Magnus in the bot lane, doing that bottle crowing that you were mentioning that Jayo could do. And Jayo maybe going to get first blood here on Ace. Skewers away, but the blink in is enough from the Shadow Strike damage. And auto attack enough to take him out. So first blood there, and Fear picked up a something rune bot lane. Regeneration.
Yeah, he got regeneration. He was there waiting for a little bit, maybe hoping to give it to Jayo. That would have been really nice for him, but decided to just take it, I guess worried about the puck coming in and stealing it.
Jayo with the first blood though.
Because, yeah, he had full health and stuff. Yeah, nice job by Jayo getting that kill. The skewer nerf really coming into effect there. Just not able to go far enough, and the Queen of Pain, one blink and you're there.
It was a pretty far skewer. He almost fell into that pit. I think that's actually possible, but
not in Dota 2, I guess. See it a lot in Dota 1.
I don't know what's going on here. We got a magic wand and a bottle finished on Queen of Pain, and the courier's coming mid to give Fear a glove of haste. Maybe he's still going Midas, or he's just going to disassemble that in the treads, I'm not sure. Blinking Chronosphere onto Hesajo, ult from Jayo coming out, Scream of Pain, Faceless Void, taking out Hesajo in the mid lane. So some good coordination, some ults used there by EG, but well worth it to take out that Puck, who is the most farmed right now for 3D Max.
Yeah, very nice play there by...
and a shackle onto Arameta in the top lane. He's going down. Beatus takes him out with the Illuminate. The Fissure was there to keep him there after the shackle. Now Demon chasing down Hyak. He's going to go down to right clicks, I believe. Noya's there to cause some disruption. No pun intended. Shadow Demon dies. And Beatus being chased down by a rocket. Maybe going to drop to Noya here. Demon's fresh out of mana. He's salve and a Tenga, so he'll live, but Beatus is going to die for sure. And Hesajo comes in. Getting an assist. Drops that Dream Coil, which you should always use all the time. Although Haste Rune picked up from Demon, so unfortunate for 3D Max. But quite fortunate for Demon there.
Yeah, really lucky Haste Rune there for Demon, and he does do the correct thing of just breaking the ultimate, knowing that he's got the haste to get away after that. So a lot of pro players, especially, think that they have to just kind of juke around in the ultimate and not break the ultimate, because you do get extra damage and stun. But definitely the right play there by Demon.
Yeah, sometimes it is quicker just to break it and run out. The stun does scale, right? It doesn't last very long yet. The break stun is only 1.5, so like 100 damage.
If you stay in it, then you're wasting 8 seconds. So, oh no, that's with the scepter. Only 6 without. Yeah, but still a long time. It's only good if you can like dodge the eliminate or the illusory orb. Then it's good to juke around. But other than that, another common thing I see on a lot of Faceless Void players do is they get that level 6 and they just never use their ultimate until there's a huge team fight. And if you can use it to get that like an early kill on one hero, it's definitely worth it. I feel as well.
Especially a hero like a Puck who's going to be so hard to kill later.
Yeah, it's just there's that common misconception that there's it's such a big team fight ultimate later on in the game, but early on in the game you can use it pretty much whenever you can.
Yeah, you need some magic damage to follow up because early on in the game Void doesn't have that last hitting damage, or just solo kill. So like with Jo coming in using the Scream of Pain and whatever the alt's called, I don't know. Oh, Sonic Wave.
Yeah, it looks more like a Scream, eh? It's kind of
a little bit.
Names are kind of confusing. Looks like Jo is going to go for that Orchid, so I feel like that's definitely a smart choice. Going against the Puck, that'll really help as well.
Got Magnus
But
rotated
look at
top lane.
There's
Noya maybe going to go down here, but Magnus coming in right on time. He's coming in with the skewer into the RP, only gets Demon though. Demon maybe not even going to go down, but probably he's got a Soul Catcher, he's got the poison. Here's Jo with a huge ult. Hyak's going to go down. BDiz gets one. Jo gets one. So that's a 3-for-1 trade. Not the best of trades.
Yeah, the problem was that Noya went down really
So
quickly
early.
before the team fight even began. Yeah, if Magnus got in there a little sooner and Jo didn't have the fast response that he did, then it might have gone a lot different for 3D Max. But EG doing really nice, good coordination, good communication to get Jo up there into the top lane and respond to that Magnus moving.
Yeah, I guess they expected the Magnet. And it was unfortunate for Ace that the RP wasn't more devastating, only getting Demon. The fight could have maybe possibly went the other way.
Yeah. Yeah, as soon as they saw the skewer coming in, EG did a really nice job of separating, and like you said, only Demon getting caught.
And he almost lived if it wasn't for that pesky Shadow Demon.
Those pesky kids.
Oh, and here it is. Another ultimate, but JO's inside this time. A lack of coordination a bit, but the Scream, I think, is... Yeah, this could be bad for EG. A little bit of miscoordination there. Blinks to break the coil, but he's going to get hit in the face with the skewer and the rocket from Gyrocopter. Going to take him out. That was a money skewer.
The shockwave. Yeah,
Sorry,
the shockwave
shockwave.
just in time there.
Everyone knows what I mean.
Yeah, so something going right there for 3D Max, definitely. Even though Fear did get a couple lucky bashes on that Puck, which were devastating, I gotta say.
Oh my god, Hestejo comes up top and just does an insane amount of damage, but gets shackled by Demon, and the Fisher, he's gonna go down to a right click, but he's gonna phase it. And then the ultimate there used by Earthshaker, not able to get anyone down, and Melk's gonna go down to Arameta there. Demon trying to TP out. Will he have the time? No, he doesn't. The illusory.
Oh! The slowest orb in the world, coming in
really
and finishing him off.
Marching over. So sure of itself.
Yeah, I feel like
orb.
Demon could have gone into that crevice like he did there and power shot it through the trees and just ran out. He had pretty much full mana, but maybe panicking a little bit there and just trying to use his TP scroll before a stun came in, and he was really close from getting away.
Yeah, it was pretty close.
So I can't really fault him.
Steal your face.
So a bit of a comeback there for 3D Max. It was looking fairly dire, I guess, for lack of a better word.
Yeah. Fear has picked up a Hand of Midas on that middle lane Faceless Void, so he's going to be getting his farm up regardless of how many creeps he can get, which is good. And he is leading, or he's close to leading the last hits anyway, so that's going to be pretty scary. If the game continues like this, it's going to be really scary for 3D Max.
Yeah, I checked the gold graph out after that. It was about a 5k advantage there for the Radiant EG. And after that team fight, the gold graph has plateaued off, but the XP graph, which is usually the one that changes more in the team fights, is dipping back down towards even. It was at 6k, dipping down to 2,500 right now. So small steps in the right direction for the 3D Max.
Yeah, this farming Windrunner here in the offensive tri-lane on Demon is also going to be going for an Orchid, I'm assuming, unless it's a refresher, which wouldn't really make a lot of sense, but yeah, probably going to be going for that Orchid, which is good. Oh, check out Fear though on the bottom lane. He does use his Chronosphere and he blinks out. Is the Rock going to finish him off?
No, Fear's going to live, but here comes in a Skewer. Skewer's enough, but Shadow Demon actually takes him down with the Shadow Poison, and Beat is going to drop to Hestejo. More than likely, yeah, he breaks the coil and dies. Now they want Jo. Jo blinks. There's only a shockwave. Skewer's on cooldown. Illusory Orb is up, but so is the blink away for Quad. So another 2 kills. 2 for nil trade there for 3D Max. And now the XP could go down to 0, so making it quite a more even game. The farming advantage is still there. The gold, 5k in favor. EG due in part to the Midas and the big farm on Quap and Fear. Or Jo
as well as the tier 1 tower.
And Demon actually has a lot of farm. The top 3 farmers, 72, 69, and 63, all for EG right now. But I don't know, farming's only half the battle this game with how big the alts are for 3D Max. You can couple them together.
Yeah, mid lane might be a little danger. Oh, he's gonna phase shift it. Nice job there by Hestajo. But yeah, like you said, top 3 farmers are for EG, but 3D Max doing what they can right now, having some good team fights. They could go for a tower. That would really help them out. I think they really need to wait for reverse polarity and that dream call to come off cooldown. If they can survive and get a few towers though before the farm comes up on these big carries like Fear, then they're going to be in good shape.
Although I think EG is making the right decision building 2 Orchids so they can Orchid that Magnus using to skewer in and be useless, and then they could Orchid, I don't know, Gyrocopter or Shadow Demon or Puck or anyone. Probably Puck, so he can't get away so easily. And they do have Chrono to shut down. If 3D Max is even slightly unorganized, that Chrono will make him pay. Maybe not yet, but pretty soon.
Yeah,
Fear's getting strong.
Demon does have a second Oblivion Staff now, so about 700 gold away from his full Orchid, and Jo getting close as well. So yeah, like you said, when those come up, it's gonna be a lot harder for 3D Max to take fights, and that's pretty much where their strength comes in with this lineup. So very smart item choices by EG.
Yeah, their tri-lane worked really well. I guess Noah is caught up now since the tri-lane is kind of dissolved, but it really put him pretty far behind. He didn't go Midas, which is pretty much like the staple Nakes build. But we got a bit of a fight here in the bot lane. I don't know what's going on. We got a Rocket coming in. Fear is around. He pops his ultimate onto Hestajo, but gets immediately disrupted. But Beat is with a huge Illuminate. Will it be phased? There comes the RP from Ace. Hestajo on a killing spree now. And 3D Max able to pick off 3 from EG. 3 for 2 trade. Demon picking up 2 kills. That's probably enough to finish his Orchid right there. And here comes...
Yeah, he's got enough gold now.
So I'm not entirely sure. I missed like the half of that team fight where this stuff actually went down. I was keeping my eye on Fear. I'm assuming Puck got a big Waning Rift Illusory Orb. The coil was on cooldown beforehand. It got dropped in the river, so I know that wasn't used.
Yeah, I was watching that as well. I was going to point out, like you mentioned in the draft, how Shadow Demon can be so annoying for a Faceless Void in the early stage of the game when he doesn't have a BKB. Even a hero that doesn't usually go for BKB like Faceless Void. Yeah, exactly. You can ult him as well, but just using the Disruption on him and pretty much takes care of the whole duration of Chronosphere, especially against a Puck who was just solo Chronosphere. He was easily able to survive that.
Yeah, Shadow Demon really makes the melee carries pay, because that purge is just so much. Like, even if you use a Chronosphere, you don't get disrupted, and you just get purged through if you have a BKB as a Void, which sometimes happens. Like, that extra time running to try to hit the people in the Chrono, like, it's enough to waste it sometimes.
Radiant's middle tower
Yeah.
Oh, but here comes Initiation on the Demon. A big Waning Rift by Hessa. Dream Coils drop. Call down as well. Everything used to kill Demon, who is really almost the most farmed hero in this game right now. And he's got his Orchid finished. Got Quap about 500 gold away. Jo is from his Orchid, so that'll be 2 Orchids up. A Waning Rift is doing work right now. Blink in by Hestajo to find Beat It, but not able to get him. No mini stuns there. I'm waiting for the Blink Dagger Infest explosion into a Rupture, into a Call Down. That's what I'm waiting for. And I missed that, sorry. Ace gets picked off in the mid lane there by Jo and Fear.
Yeah,
Chrono was
both
used.
ultimates used again.
Yeah.
As well as Sonic Wave, yeah. So that combination we're seeing again. Pretty much the same thing that 3D Max did in the bottom lane against Demon.
Jo with the deny, but he doesn't get it. Fear missed the last hit. TP out. Double blinks away from Quap and Faceless Void.
Yeah, starting to look like 3D Max is gaining some momentum, but I think in reality we just saw a bunch of ultimates used to kill Demon, as well as a bottom tower, and a bunch of ultimates used to kill the Magnus there, and then the middle tower going down. So really kind of an even trade. And Demon already does have his Orchid, so it's not like he's losing a lot in dying there.
I've just noticed some Ancients stacked up once there in the bot lane, and Air Meta on the Gyrocopter boarding up the bot rune / Roshan area. Check out the runes.
Yeah, Jo looking for help coming in on the top lane.
Yeah, he picked up that Invis rune a while ago. He's been patient with this one. It's about to run out. There's the Shackle into the range creep from Demon. That was good. And there's the silence on the Orchid, so he can't rage, but he can still Armlet trick. Pretty strong. But Demon able to pick him off there in the end. So that's a big kill. There, picking off the carry.
Yeah, definitely huge kill there, and nice coordination, stacking the Orchids pretty perfectly. That was like 8 seconds of silence.
But in the bot lane, Magnus takes out Melk there with the Shockwave. Hessajo was there doing quite a bit of damage with his nukes, Illusory and Waning Rift. And Blink Digger, the Blink Dagger, is finished there on Magnus now. And this ward might see Fear. They found Fear. They're gonna go on him here. And there's the Silence, the Waning Rift, RP used to take out Fear, ultimate, call down Rocket, everything used to take him down, but Magnus is gonna take him. And again, worth it there. A big gank. Melk dropped earlier to that combo of heroes, and then picking off the carry, the most farm person on the map right now from EG.
Yeah, Jo getting a return kill there on the Shadow Demon in the middle lane, using that Orchid as well. So that's kind of a redeeming factor there for EG, losing their big carry, but 3D Max transitioning into a Roche here, and smart choice with Fear being down.
Indeed, and check out the XP graph sitting right at 0 now after all these pickoffs, these kills, a couple team fights going the way of 3D Max. But the farming graph still pretty leveled out. Looks like it's at 4K right now for EG, so slight advantage. We'll see what they can get done. Void's got a Maelstrom now. Once he finishes that Mjolnir, maybe we can get a big team fight with the double Orchids. And Roche is down at 21-15.
Yeah, I was going to point out that when Melk got picked off, I think they were trying to give him a little bit of farm, trying to get him close to that Blink Dagger, which you said is going to be very, pretty much invaluable for EG and their team fighting abilities. But you know, he's so vulnerable with only 900 health and just Arcane Boots. So easy to get picked off. But I feel like it is the right choice to try to give Melk a little bit of farm. You know, it just didn't really work out for them there.
Tons of wards on the map right now for 3D Max. They're really supporting hard right now to gain any advantage they can with these pickoffs. And we already saw this ward here at the Roche pit gives vision to this camp, and that let them pick off Fear, which was huge for them. Got it all through their jungle defensively and into the mid lane since their tower's down.
I wonder what Demon's up to up here in the woods, hunting with Jo. I guess they expect Noya to come farm, and he is. They're gonna go on him, but this is a trap.
Yeah, it is. A trap inside of a trap. Trapception.
This could be horrible.
But they saw Ace, so they might back off now. But he's just clearing out these trees in the back so that I think Jo can go behind. I think they heard it and are maybe aware of this idea. We got quite a tunnel. It's like the Underground Railroad on the top lane here.
Yeah, I get some Harriet Tubman coming through here.
How do you know who that is, you Canadian?
Yo, we study history.
Do you?
A little bit. But actually, the rest of 3D Max is backed off, so if they go on Noya now, then he's going to be in a lot of trouble.
They're going towards Fear now. Gonna probably just blink RP from Ace, or maybe just blink Waning Rift from Hessajo. But Fear backing off a little bit. Wards, just good sense. They know they rotated off the top lane. And here comes a lane ward out. Probably the latest lane ward you're ever gonna see. 23 minutes right now from EG dropping this, because the tier 1 is still quite healthy on the bot lane for 3D Max. Let's check out Hessajo. He's got the Aegis. Oh, no, you can go for it. That's all he's got.
Well, okay. Okay. I was just gonna do an item check. BDS is getting close to that mech. Oh, but Noya looks like he's in trouble now. He's gonna rage DP out of there. Nice play by him. Just those Orchids to mention. Really, Fear has picked up a Maelstrom, so we'll see if he goes straight for that Mjolnir or maybe get a secondary item in between there. Now that he's got the chain lightning already. Melk pretty far away from a Blink Dagger. He's got 1400 gold. Ace, like you said, does have the Blink Dagger. That's really all you need on a Magnus. Maybe work toward a refresher after that. No real sign of a mech for 3D Max, so that could be a problem. Shadow Demon like to just go for that early earn with no charges, so I guess they haven't really been picking off too many kills. And I'm not sure if we mentioned the Blink Dagger on Puck. He's had that for a while though. And Drums picked up on the Gyrocopter, and the Armlet on Noya he's had for a while as well.
Alright, here come the wards out finally from EG. I was wondering where they were. We got a standard one on the Rune and then a standard lane ward, but still 4-2 on the wards, favorite 3D Max, but those are going to run out fairly soon. They got a couple in the jungle.
Oh, check it out. Check out Hessajo. We've got your
He's got a haste, he's got the blink and fast on the JO, blink waning rift.
Yeah.
Gonna be huge. I don't know why they're not going. Maybe they're just doing a little back scout to make sure no one is there. There's the waning rift and fast open wounds. Death! Wow, I can't believe you got that orb off. Oh wait, sorry, that's Puck. I'm on
what do
drugs.
you mean?
I'm on drugs. Forget about it.
Okay.
I thought Clop
yeah,
had to lose
nice coordination
for a
there.
second.
Nice play there by Hessajo and Noya. That combination that you said is pretty deadly. I think that would work against Fear just as easily.
Yeah, it will. Nice phasing of the
Unless you can get some lucky backtracks.
Melk is at 1684, so he's definitely going for that Blink Dagger. He cannot afford to die here, really. It's just going to set EG back so far. And from the looks of it, I don't know, we might be seeing a game 3, which would be unfortunate because we probably won't cast that game. But there's the Blink and RP from Ace.
Ooh, what?
Not an RP. I thought it was used. The Hero Shackle from Demon. Arameta is really low. Shackle not going to last enough. There's Orchid. The Orchid Illuminate actually probably would have been enough to kill Ace there. With the 30% killing afterwards.
Yeah. Fear actually is going straight for that Mjolnir. He's picked up the recipe. And he's almost got the Hyperstone.
Yeah,
this wave is going to give it to him. So, yeah, I definitely think that I've said this a lot. I feel like attack speed is the way to go for Faceless Voids now.
Well, especially since the change, the double damage from Time Lock and Chronosphere, like you don't need the damage,
yeah,
you just need the attack speed.
Yeah, exactly.
And the proc from Chain
And with the Hanamitis, so nice.
Void's a pretty annoying hero. He'll get you if you're not careful or very coordinated.
Yeah, the 3D Max does have the combination that you mentioned to shut him down though, and a Desolator picked up on the Nyx right now. This is gonna be he's gonna be doing lots of damage if he can survive that Chronosphere. He's gonna be set. Yeah,
Deso Aegis. They haven't used the Aegis. They haven't even tried to. I guess maybe just recently they tried to push a little bit, and the tier 1 tower there fell for them.
Blink Dagger on Malk.
Here we go. We gotta see that Echo Slam, the huge Echo Slam. So I hope people from Washed Up
Fortunately, he's only level
watch this
10.
game because I haven't seen Earthshaker in competitive play for a very long time, and here we go. I know Washed Up likes the Earthshaker.
No, he can be a huge hero. That Fisher is great for tri-lane versus tri-lane, and that Echo Slam can devastate teamfights. It's just such a hard hero to get that farm up. Even Malk having trouble and picking up a 27-minute Blink Daggers. You know, it's not the best, but
I feel like that's pretty quick.
Playing that
honestly.
4 or 5 roll, you know.
Mana Boots and Blink, playing support.
Yeah. I mean, you want it a lot earlier, but realistically, this is about as early as it gets for supports in this patch. They just don't get much farm unless you're a Keeper of the Light or something
And
like
it's
that.
not even level 11, so I mean, only level 1 Echo Slam won't even be that devastating. I guess it will. It depends how many people are around or how much creep.
Yeah, I really think the problem is that in Dota nowadays, you don't really see a lot of ganks. You don't really see a lot of pickoffs. Teams are just so much better at working together and you know, going as 5. So if there's a team fight, sure, there's lots of kills maybe, but it's not like someone's gonna get ganked just farming in a lane that often. So even though they increase the bounty that you get from killing a hero as a team, it's just not really enough, you know. With 13 to 16 is the kill count in this game. Unless there's like a stomp, like that's pretty normal, I'd say.
Yeah. Even with the kills are pretty close, and the game is pretty close. And we can see what you're saying, like the farming. Just the farming aspect coming from EG still has them ahead on the gold despite being behind 3 kills. And I guess they have 3 towers to 2, so they do have the tower. Oh no, it's even towers because there is one bot. So I don't know, the farming and the Midas, it's too much.
Yeah, team's just doing such a good job of giving like all the farm to their carries or people who need it, which I guess it's a good thing. I guess it's kind of better. Like makes for more like specific. Like I don't know what I'm trying to say here. More like the way I would describe it is like Chinese Dota like 2 years ago was like this, while European Dota was kind of still like, or even North American.
But to quote The
was
Rock,
kind of still like,
know your role.
I don't know. There's a guy up there.
It is. It's like more role
Yeah,
oriented.
like I don't know. It's more role oriented and it's more organized, just overall.
Dog's going nuts. It's happy to have all the family around.
Yeah. I really want to say more, but this dog.
It sounded like you were getting close to
I don't
something
know.
pretty epic.
Well, I can't even portray what I want to say. Like, everything is Chinese Dota now. People who watched Dota 2 or 3 years ago will kind of understand what I'm trying to say. It's just Dota as a whole has gotten a lot better, but in the same sense, it's gotten a little less exciting because there's not as many kills. But in the same sense, it's also gotten more exciting because at the end of the game, teams are so even, teams are so organized that the team fights are just crazy. And I think the International was really a good example of that.
Despite Naga being in every game. But Naga did lead to some crazy
Yeah.
things. But anyway, now that we're off of that craziness,
Kind of depressing tangent, I'd say.
we're back into the game.
That's so boring.
And we got a Smoke Ink infest into the
Yeah.
puck here. Nakes is infested into Hessajo, so look for another big Blink Silent infest. And who are they going to find? Yellow, Beat is heading back to base. No word of the Ancient, so they're not aware that the Ancient stack is being tackled right now, but they're probably going to head that way anyway. That would be the next likely path to traverse through mid here. And this could be really bad for EG if 3D Max finds them. And I think they're going to. Here
They
come
still have to
the,
take out a dragon.
up the steps,
Here it
up the
comes.
steps. The blink. Oh, the quick fingers of fear there, being able to time walk out of there. That could have been devastating. But hey, the dragon. They get the dragon at least. Noya lasted in that.
That's exactly why Fear is considered one of the best carry players right now in the world. Just any a lot of lesser skilled carry players would get caught in that situation, and I think he knew there's a lot of missing people on the map, so he's got his fingers ready to time walk away. And really, if he gets caught there, that's at least maybe a tier 1 and a tier 2 on the top lane, or definitely the tier 2 in the middle lane. So really nice job there to avoid that big team fight that they really didn't want to take.
And he backed up off of that and I think finished Mjolnir. I don't know if it was done while he was doing that. So
Yeah, he's had that for a while.
maybe they're gonna like to push. The Aegis is down on Noya. I think 31-15. So 2 minutes from now, the Roche will be back up, and 3D Max might just wait to do that, and EG might as well. They might want to try to bait it, but it's kind of a dangerous place for them to be with all the blinks and all the silences and RPs. So I'm not sure. EG might have to just contest the Roche. I don't think they can set up for it.
Yeah, I was looking at Fear earlier when he was doing those Ancients, and he had picked up a Gloves of Haste, and I was wondering what that was going to be. It just seemed like a lot of Gloves of Haste here, but he has switched it into the Power Treads, his Tranquil Boots, so a little bit extra strength, a little bit extra attack speed. He doesn't need the Tranquil Boots anymore, so smart idea there by Fear, and we'll have to see what he goes for next, because his next big item could play a big role in this game.
Yeah, I'm trying to think what it would even be.
Oh, he's gonna go for Vlad's.
Alright, that'll work. That
Using
might
his
steal a bit
Tranquil
aura.
Boots items.
Just being very efficient there.
Yeah.
But I still think it's a good item because of the just better team fight overall. Quap or Demon and Jail are over right click for a lot more once that Vlad is finished. And it's relatively cheap, so he's literally gonna farm it in about 5 seconds.
Literally
5 seconds.
Well, yeah, actually, he's got it complete now, so
Yeah, see?
it's
5
coming out to
seconds.
him. It's going to give him that extra damage. 5 seconds. I'm interested to see what the supports here for 3D Max are going for. Gyrocopter, I guess, kind of transitioning into a damage dealing role, maybe going for a BKB, which you don't see a lot of supports getting, but semi-support, I guess, here is the Gyrocopter. And Ace has picked up a Blacking Bar, so
Yeah, I
you
just
don't
noticed
see a lot
that.
of that for Magnus, but He's gonna be throwing out tons of shockwaves.
Well, he
like,
needs
some
it with a
team
double
fights.
orchid. It's really just to guarantee getting the RP off.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, you're right. That's it's smart by him.
He's
Joe,
deep
maybe going for a
jungle
sheep
right-
stick.
No, that's not EG. I'm really losing my mind. Whatever. Demon set up. Looks like they were trying to see if they were doing Roche because they know it respawn. Using the recall there from Beatus to get fear into the trees here. Be looking to gank Razor. Oh my god. Has to jump. So it looks like EG's just gonna push now, I guess. Malk's got the Blink Dagger so they can take a good fight. Or they could try to do the Roche, but I don't think that's wise. And no, neither do they. They're just going back to farm. Jo gonna farm the bot lane.
Radiant's top tower is up.
3D Max pushing the top lane is Gyrocopter and Nyx. Gonna get it for sure.
Bags of gold right here.
Bags of gold.
Radiant's top
Jackal doesn't
tower
land
is
on Noya. Demon just continues to run away.
Yeah, at this point in the game, it's so easy to take a tier 1 tower that they could just easily get it. And I think they're gonna go here on
Fast
Demon,
into
who's
Hester
getting
Joe.
closer to his sheep stick. Yeah, he's getting close to his sheep stick, so this could set him back a ways.
Is what, 1,200 off?
Yep.
So Hesiodra being very patient in the trees. I mean, all this time, Noya can't be finding farm because he's inside of Puck, so... TP mid, probably on Infest, and farm jungle, or just head middle. Oh, there's a Chronosphere onto Ace, sorry guys. Oh, but here comes the Silence Infest, Malk drops instantly.
Gonna melt, jeez.
That Infest damage is a lot, man. 400?
Dire's bottom tower is
On top of Puck dealing,
Yeah,
what, 280 to
crazy.
280?
fortified.
That's a lot. That'll take any support out for a pretty long time in the game.
Definitely support, yeah. Beatus and Malk don't really stand a chance against that. I guess they kind of want to be using it against Fear and Jo, but you know, any kill really is really beneficial.
What the heck was that noise?
That's my dog.
What?
You know her.
That was a bird.
She's Purpurd.
Bird.
Cocker Spaniel.
Potham's new mount, based off of Callie's dog. Slash cat. I don't know. I guess that doesn't make sense. Alright, so a bit of a farm game. Everyone just backing up. Everyone too scared to fight and get owned. Because, I mean, I feel like the team fight is kind of like on the razor's edge, I guess, of which way it's going to go. It just depends on who does it right. And Void's only going to get fatter, so it's never a bad decision to just let Void farm. Maybe 3D Max
Yes, they're also
gonna
gonna
set
get
up for
fatter
Rogue.
though.
Yeah, but with the Chronosphere, I mean, you can take out Nyx in one go as Void, as long as you know Disruptor's taken care
That's
of.
why this Aegis. That's why this Aegis is so important right now. This battle is
They're just gonna
they
trade.
can
the
get it
top.
before.
Here's the recall onto Fear though from
Oh, they're
Beatus.
recalling. Yeah.
Can you go in? The Chrono is up. Yes, it is up. He could go in. This is big. They need to do it right now. 3D Matt Noya gonna go down. Armlet toggle shackle on Hestijo. That was bad. The lifesteal from Nyx obviously not working there on the Roche. Buyback from Puck. Ace gonna go down as well. From Void just wailing on him. So much damage. Demon gonna escape. Sheep up there. Sheep must be finished. Just saw the sheep coming out from Demon.
Ace doesn't want to use the RP here.
Fear
Oh
getting
no!
so low. Gonna go down to Noya. Noya bought back. Maybe not. Fear lit, but the infest damage enough to take him down. Instantly buys back. 3 men down. Gonna probably look to do a Roche, I would think. I think Void can solo it with the Bash and the Vlad. Yak.
Oh no, Joey, did you see that? Classic RP. Classic RP before blinking.
I
Syndrome there.
saw a kind of RP go,
Praise.
nothing. And the Roche is
Yeah.
low. Fear is just gonna finish it off.
Yeah.
That could be the nail in the coffin for 3D Max.
Oh dear, it's a disaster.
35-28. I'm practicing keeping Roche timers, so I'm just gonna say it every time. And you should too, because Roche timers win games.
Tips by Joey.
Tip of the day.
Well, if you if you're playing a pub, it's one thing that you can do to always help out. If you're especially if you're playing a support, is just worried about warding and stuff like kind of macro stuff in the game. It's definitely good to keep a Roche timer.
Or if like you don't want to type it because you're in the rush pit and you can be fighting, just say it out loud to yourself, and then you can type it 10 seconds later because you'll probably remember what you said. Or say it in vent, Skype,
so
whatever, your team will remember.
Kind of a disastrous play there for Ace. Wasting that reverse polarity has so much of a big deal in this late stage of the game, but it's gonna be off cooldown again. Yeah.
They're gonna find Demon. Demon going down quickly, maybe not so quickly.
Big chrono.
Maybe not even gonna go down. Where's the chrono? Where's Fear? There he goes. He gets Shadow Demon only, and Shadow Demon gets blinding lighted out from Beatus. It worked against him there, but still able to kill Shadow Demon. And Fear picking off 2, maybe 1. I don't know. Who's he going? He's chasing Hesta. Noya's getting a triple kill down there with the Empower from Magnus. And now Fear running
huge
away.
RP too.
We got the Aegis up still. Here comes Ace. Oh my gosh, they're gonna get Fear. Fear's going down. He dies. Aegis is dropped. He might be able to get away. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. The RP is gonna be used? No. RP was used back in the team fight when Noya got a triple kill. Fear still running. Trees. Stacked up. He gets blocked. Does use Midas. He turns around to fight. Yeah, this goes down. So that's really unfortunate for EG.
Yeah, what a really good fight there for 3D Max. I think
I'm not sure why the EG was.
It looked like It looked like we were going to see a really huge Chronosphere. I saw 4 people grouped up around this Radiant Ward where the team fight took place, but yeah, I think maybe a blinding light pushed enough people out. Puck was phase shift, and the Shadow Demon was able to disrupt himself to avoid a lot of the damage, a lot of the time that the Chronosphere was up for.
Yeah,
and then in the background, near
blinding lighted out.
Yeah, and then in the background, near close to the Ancients, Ace got a huge RP on I think 3 heroes, and Nyx just went to town and cleaned up the rest of the fight. So yeah, really nice play by 3D Max. Just kind of survived the Chronosphere, and then were able to just win the fight easily.
Yeah, just dropping the XP graph back down to 0 from 8,000 that team fight, but the gold graph very much still in the favor of EG. So game could still go any way at this point. Just the way the abilities are used, I mean, it's gonna determine the fight. Obviously, that seems stupid to say, but
well, yeah, some combinations you can't really mess up, but but these teams both, yeah, it definitely depends on how the fights go. Who catches who certainly plays a big factor. I think Fear's going to need to just jump on 2 or 3 heroes that he sees. The first 2 heroes probably would even work. As long as he can get the Nyx, I think it'll play a big, definitely help them win the team fight. But then, you know, like you said, he has to watch out for that Shadow Demon just disrupting him or the person that he's attacking.
I think Melk just needs to go blink on the Shadow Demon only. Just keep him perma-stunned while Fear goes to town. Or Demon doing the same thing, trying to work at Shadow Demon.
And Melk's picked up a Ghost Scepter. I feel like he would probably agree with me in saying that he's been pretty much a non-factor in this game. I haven't really seen, like, no offense, but I haven't really seen too many big plays. I haven't seen too many big Echo Slams or anything like that, and he's just kind of squishy strength hero. But he does get Ogre Club. He does have 7 tall attributes for that from that Ghost Scepter, so he's getting 10.
Alright, here comes the Smoke Cake from 3D Max. All 5 man. They had success with the Smoke Cake recently, but will they this time under the tower? Being a bit aggressive here with the Smoke Cake, just gonna ward back out, you know. Team warding exercise with the smoke.
Magnus does have a Vlad's, so it's gonna help out.
I'm not sure how they saw the smoke. Oh, the skewer onto Melk! And Melk is picked off by Ace. That was a ballsy play by Ace. But worked out. Picked off a big counter push hero with the Blink RP, so now they can most likely take this tier 2. If they group up, Fear could get a huge chrono. But not gonna happen.
That was ballsy for 2 reasons. Ace going into pretty much the whole team and just slowly getting Melk there, so it worked out in that sense. But also bring them into his whole grouped up team and big Earthshaker. So yeah, but Hesta Joe was able to get the silence off, and they picked him off, so it really worked out. The benefit is that Melk was still level 13, so he's going to be up for the Rax push.
I take it back. Still quite a bit of counter push with Coddle and Windrunner, obviously, but able to get the tier 2. Noya pops out of Hesta Joe. Just TP's top to farm. What's he got? He's got an AC finish now. BKB, Vlad's on Ace. So that'll be big. The Vlad's going to help a lot with the damage from not only Gyrocopter's Flak Cannon, but the right clicks from Lifestealer. I saw BKB come out on Jayo and Ags as well. He's farming quite well, big items. And EG smoked up now.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to be looking for a pick-off here.
BKB
A Gyrocopter has completed his BKB as well. Yeah, so lots of BKBs being done, finished here.
Makes sense, but both teams have huge ults that go right through it. Hestajo gets sheep, gets Chrono, gets Fissured, everything to take out Hestajo. He is pretty much the enabler for 3D Max's lineup and combo. So
he's got no buyback.
That's not going to be good. I should probably switch to net worth. I've been on last hits the whole time. Sorry, viewers.
Oh, can they find Noya here?
They might. Beatis is pretty fast.
Or can Noya find Beatis?
Yeah, but if he gets his rage TPs out, I'd say Beatis would get melted instantly. 948 health, that's 2 hits from Nyx probably. Maybe not.
Yeah, he could easily kill him and still have time left on his rage to TP out of there. But it's definitely a risky play.
Maybe if Ace was on.
Did you say Demon had his sheep stick as well?
Yeah, Demon's had sheep for a while, I think.
Not sure.
Sheep
yeah,
up Hestajo there, that's how they got the kill on him before he could blink out.
Alright, yeah. That sheep is so good for pickoffs. It's got such long range and instant cast.
It is pretty great.
And really sets up for a follow-up shackle shot.
And the only other big item I think would be the Vlads on Ace, just to help the team fight right-clicking damage from 3D Max. That 15% damage orb.
Yeah, that gold graph looking about a 9k advantage for EG. So getting bigger with that pickoff, and the experience also in favor of EG, but not really that much. Not really.
It's a
yeah, it doesn't really mean much
right
at this point in the game. Non-factor.
Non-factor. Pulling out the big
Wonder what,
word.
I wonder what Fear's gonna go for next. He's got 2,000 gold.
Hestajo picked up
What would you go for?
Ultimate orb, so I think he's gonna get a huge sheep stick. But who are you asking? Noya?
Fear.
Fear. Noya. Butterfly? I don't know.
Yeah, I'd probably go for that as well.
Or
there's also the Daedalus, but yeah, I don't know. Oh, let's see if they go for Hestajo again here.
I don't know.
Just another solo
just get a
Chronosphere.
rapier and just win the game.
Oh, you would, eh?
Probably. I've been known to do it
Too
in the
easy.
past. We played a game earlier.
Lotus style?
Rob played Bloodseeker and just went treads 2 rapiers, and I went rapier on Luna. We just steamrolled the team. But
Rob
not
had a
gonna
BKB
find that
though.
much farm in a competitive game to farm 3 rapiers in 40 minutes. Unless you're burning.
Especially in your normal skill bracket.
Oh, whatever. Very high skill, bro.
Very high skill. Not that there's anything wrong with normal skill bracket. God bless.
I hear an ult from Jayo to just clear a creep wave. He's got Ags. It's pretty normal. It's only like a 40-second cooldown, so it's pretty expendable.
Yeah, actually, Gyrocopter really picking up some farm here. He's picked up a Demon Edge, maybe going for an MKB. I think that's probably the best idea. That's gonna be huge. I feel like him kind of equals Demon in that sense. But
initiate Hestajo. He's got a silence on a Demon, but Demon lives. Demon's walking. He's wind walking. And Fear comes in with a Chrono onto Yak, but the RP from Ace! Wow. Doing so much damage. Jayo melting, Jayo pops BKB, but he's gonna go down to the auto attack, the Flak Cannon from Aramida. And the team fight goes the way of 3D Max. Courier almost picked off as well because he was sitting there doing nothing. 2 buybacks from EG. EG Melk going down. Triple kill for Aramida. He's got a Demon Edge now, so it looks like he's going damage. MKB, I would assume. Beat with the Demon still running away. He's got the Sheep Stick in 4 seconds. On to Noya if Noya doesn't have Rage. Where's the Sheep Stick? Sheep Stick, Sheep Stick. Oh, the Rage. The Rampage from Aramida. Don't see that every day from a support, but I guess when you're support Gyrocopter.
No, you do not.
And 5 people buy back, that you do get a pretty good opportunity for a Rampage.
Well, did I not just mention that he was picking his farm up?
You did
really
mention
showing
that.
it there. Jeez, a support Gyrocopter with Flak Cannon is still no joke, especially at 45 minutes in the game. And playing I don't know, 4th roll, I guess.
Got mad money
that's
now.
really incredible.
He's 600 away from MKB if he buys it or wants it. Which I assume would be the only item he would get.
I really don't understand where all this gold is coming from for 3D Max. They've got a really farmed Lifestealer. I guess Puck doesn't really need that much farm after the Blink Dagger.
Pretty much.
You can go for Sheep, which Hestajo does have the gold for now. But other than that, yeah, they've kind of shared it more equally than EG has, who's pretty much giving it all to Jo and Fear. And Demon picking up a Sheep Stick as well, so picking up a little bit there. But, you know, the farm on Beat the farm on Melk's not really doing much in this game.
Yeah, and I'd have to say that Ace made that team fight. He skewered or blinked one of the two, or both, through the chrono, 3-man RP, had Fear in it, and just Gyro after
he pulled him out of it.
Just do work, as well as Noya.
Bottom tower has fallen.
Yeah, really amazing RP. That was art.
That's why you ban Magnus.
Yeah, that was their 5th pick too, so EG...
Puck,
maybe...
Sheepstick finished. MKB finished on Gyro.
Oh, this next team fight is going to decide it all, I feel.
Nothing.
I think EG has kind of missed their window.
Yeah, I think.
Void was definitely the strongest for a while there, but not worth ceding it to the Lifestealer right now.
Oh yeah, by like 4K. Quite a bit, unless it was just bought. Big horses there clearing the wave. No, gonna go to town. He's mana leaked. He's orchided. He's just chilling. Oh, nice big shackle there from Demon, but it's not gonna be enough. Noya is so tanky. He's sheeped up.
Fear doesn't want to go in.
He's got Aegis. The rest of the team from 3D Max has had a huge window, but just gonna wait on the next wave. Noya will be back to full health in no time. He can infest if he wants, but with Heart, he'll be back.
You could even give him the cheese, but I guess not really necessary.
Yeah.
Like you said with that Heart.
And let's.
I'm kind of surprised Fear didn't go in, actually. Seemed like a pretty good chance, but much better player than me. He probably knows best, and
I mean, that
there is Ace with the reverse polarity in there.
Even if you kill Aegis, I mean,
yeah.
He'll respawn.
Yeah, he wants to save. Yeah, he wants to save the Chronosphere for after.
Or at least take out everybody so that you could focus Noya alone, or at least like 2-on-5 or something. Shackle doesn't land, mana drain. Gonna be orchided. Last hits the tower. Tier 3 tower is gone. Gyrocopter stepping up here. A little more aggressive now. That MKB and BKB. The Rax is down, but we had a Hero Shackle. Hero Shackle. Comes Ace. Ace is stunned by something. The Fisher? I'm not sure. RP. BKB's to RP. On to Fear. Oh, and he's stuck now. Stuck now into this Chronosphere, but Noya can't even finish Noya. Sheeped up his Sphere from Hestajo, the Sheepstick doing work. Here comes a big Dream Coil, Illusory Orb, Waning Rifts, everything from Puck. Jo gonna go down, maybe the Urn Burn, not enough. The Shadow proc, Shadow Poison proc, not enough, but the Rax is gone. No one dies for 3D Max. 3D Max backing out.
Yeah, I think they can keep going here. I think they can go to the middle.
Is pretty over at this point. With Void down,
just gonna
no buyback for a minute now. It's gonna be Megas.
Really nice team fight by 3D Max. I think EG had the right idea. Fear, he did catch Ace, he did catch Noya when he respawned from the Aegis, but he was unable to catch Hestajo, and like you said, he was sheepsticked, which really nullified that Chronosphere a lot.
Yeah, it's one of the best items against
and then
Void.
Just certainly not enough damage to kill Noya, who, like you said, with that Heart is so tanky. And Noya just turn him right around and kill the Void as soon as he was out of Chronosphere, so just out-carried, I guess.
Yeah, I don't think it matters at this point, but Void was going to get a Daedalus. Oh, Jo just turns around, Quap phases that entire ult, and then just blinks out. Puck, rather. Puck is such an annoying hero. And Aramata gonna go down, but Big Man with a Rampage. There's a Rampage in game 1 too. I heard Demon on a Brewmaster. Able to get a Rampage in the game 1, so watch the replay if you've got the ticket, or watch the cast on the D2L's website if you want to check that out. Or check subreddit for Dota 2. I'm sure the Rampage, both of these Rampages will be on there.
EG trying to fight for their lives here. So maybe they feel like they can still take a return Rax. Unfortunately, I have to go though.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Have to take off.
We're not going to be casting
So I
game
guess we
3
probably
either.
finish.
So we're just really letting everyone down today.
Well, sorry guys. We'll make it up to you this week by casting lots of games. I got the weekend.
Yeah, exactly. Alright, but I'll finish this game up.
Alright. Okay, yeah, take care.
Peace. Looks like Lifestealer here gonna get Abyssal Blade, or if he's gonna be a man, he'll just buy a Rapier, because he probably can't die. I'd like to see a Rapier, but at this point I don't think it matters. If it was a Rapier, it's already finished. What did he buy? No, it's Abyssal Blade. The smarter choice, but always fun to see Rapiers in games. Gonna do the final shove here, the push. The recall though. Recall from Beta is bringing everyone in. Here's Fear onto Noya, gonna go down. Is he gonna pop? Doesn't even have to pop the Chrono. Wow, amazing shackles. Noya goes down. He's dead for 100 seconds. Does he have buyback? He does not have buyback, but I think he might be pretty close. No buyback for Noya. So there's a good pickoff by EG, but will they be able to capitalize even with 100 seconds? I don't know if they have the time to mobilize for. Refresher blink up on Magnus here, so that's gonna be a big deal. It's gonna be hard to take the tier 3 tower.
Invisibility.
Then we got Hesajo showing himself against the Void Illusions. Just gonna clear this wave. It would have been funny if one of those was real, and then he just chronoed the puck. But I guess that would have been kind of obvious. Fear rotating to the bot lane, gonna farm up. It looks like he's got 700 gold. Maybe after the next wave, he's got Daedalus finished. But that'll be big if he gets a fat chrono onto the enemy team. Check out Hyak. He's got a Ghost Scepter as well. So does Milk. So 2 supports for each team, or 1 support for each team with the Ghost Scepter. Pretty big deal. Unfortunately, you can't use Ghost Scepter if you are in Chronosphere. So I don't know if Hyax is going to be as good, but it'll help with the Windrunner and Quap Harass for sure. Demon, let's see what he's got picked up. Gem of True Sight also picking up a Ghost Scepter. Probably the smartest thing to do against the Nakes right now, that's hitting so hard. Ghost Scepter on Milk, as we've mentioned a lot earlier. What Fear's doing. Got recalled top by Beat It. Probably to buy his Daedalus at the secret shop, I don't know. Check out the courier. Daedalus recipe on the ground. I don't know where the courier's going. Secret shop, I guess, to get the... whatever, it doesn't matter at this point. Daedalus finished on Fear in the next couple seconds. Boots of Travel on Puck. Here comes the Smoking from 3D Max, though, so looking to get something done. And like I said, with that, even with 100 seconds, I'm a Dominator on Gyro for the extra survivability. Even with that 100 seconds of Noya being down, EG not able to mobilize and do anything. So still 2 racks is down. Just check out the graphs now. It's finally gold graph for the first time in the game. Dipping towards 3D Max in favor of them, and XP way in favor of them. And here comes what looks to be the final push with the Abyssal Blade up on Noya. I don't know, it's going to be hard to beat that. He's got Empower as well. Hits for so much. It's kind of ridiculous.
Top tower has fallen.
Doesn't even have a Rapier. Hits for 600 almost. Wow, that's insane. Here we go. Let's see what happens.
Top tower is
Just gonna use Noya to last at the tower, I guess. It gets blinding light, so maybe on this next wave we're gonna see 3D Max. They've got a lot of blinks. Fear is more the player to watch in this situation than Noya, because he's going to be the one TPing in with that fat chrono, so maybe I'll just keep my eye on him. It's very exciting here at the mid barracks. Noya's raged up. He's yet to move. He's creeping a little bit. 3D Max being very cautious here. Roche is up soon, so they could back off and take Roche, which, I don't know, maybe the better option with that on Noya. I don't know what Noya would drop at this point. His Vlad's, I guess. Oh, he already did drop Vlad. Wow. That's a scary lifestealer. The wave instantly cleared out by Beatas, but the tower about 1 hit away, and here's Fear. What's he gonna do? He's got his Daedalus finished. His orbs from Hasajo just scouting it out. All the other lanes are going to continue to push while 3D Max Siege is up. They could siege up here all day if they wanted to. And looks like that's what they're going to do. Gem on Demon. Yeah. Ultimate Orb on Beatas. I guess he's going for... There's a nice Orchid into a Fisher BKB, but the Disrupt and the Chronosphere not going to be in it. Noya walks into it. Is he going to go down? Is he going to go down? No, it runs out. It runs out. And Noya just last hitting in the RP from Ace. The RP. Oh my gosh. That just went terribly wrong. The Disruptor. Not Disruptor. He may as well be a Disruptor. The Shadow Demon just doing work. And 3 buybacks there from EG. That's Megas, and that's GG, and the GG is called. And I don't know, I think Kak just had a really good plays during Chronospheres to disrupt the Void, and I think that just won the game, and then Nake's outcarried because Nake's is a beast. And Ace being able to find enough farm, we got a BKB. I don't know, smart item choices from both sides, all over the place. The Orchids were smart initially from EG, then the BKBs to counter those. And then Gyrocopter switching to damage. It was great. Yeah, so this is game 2. We're not going to do game 3. I apologize. Catch it on the D2L's website, I guess. If you like what you see, please like and subscribe to our channel, fmbpdota. We will give out an item set at 100 subscribers, so please subscribe. And please watch the videos if you subscribe. I should note, Jo had 411 last hits on Co-op. Alright, that's it. Peace.